Nowadays, the i5-12400F is a mid-range CPU, but it costs less than like basic motherboards with zero features and maybe like 2 PCI Express slots exactly as this one. Let's do a Cinebench R23. In the meanwhile, I will talk about the configuration on the E5 side. So as you can see, I have both Ethernet working. One is done with Intel Mousy, and the other one is Atheros E22200. The map was, of course, custom made in Windows, and the E5 is based on the Nortania guide. It's pretty simple configuration for Z170 Skylake integrated GPU. I had to go with Monterey on the system because I would like to double boot with the older systems that are installing this, so High Sierra and Mojave. And the cards are driver supported even on Sonoma and maybe even Sequoia, but some plugins like Sound Toys, maybe you have some older licenses of older plugins that have to work on Monterey or even Mojave. And so it's another huge advantage of this kind of system is that you can have as many drives as you want, like triple boot your system with different OS revisions, keep every project that you have running. So if you want to take out an older project made on the older version of the DAW and the plugins, you can easily do that by just rebooting the system. I had to disable Secure Boot on the E5, so open core Secure Boot features to boot the older systems. But the new EFIs also enables VTD. So, I mean, doesn't really do that, but you have disabled IO mapper, so you don't need to actually disable VTD in the BIOS. I didn't go as far as properly do a DMAR table and everything on the system because the user doesn't really require Thunderbolt functionality for UAD audio devices, but that is something probably that you can do by also updating the NVMe firmware. I tested the Ethernet speeds and they were pretty similar between the two cards. I don't really know about driver overhead on the different network cards, the network drivers, but I would probably use the Intel one because it's a lot more supported, and also it's from 2023 while the Atheros Kext is from 2018. What else? I custom mapped all the ACPI devices to enable ASPM, so everything is power managed properly. Let's see how this ends up. 5,000 points. Not amazing, but I mean the single core performance is what really matters for audio production, so it's not terrible either. And it's a 4-core still. I also, these are PCI settings for power saving. I will, here it is in my history. The Geekbench result compared to the average for this CPU is about 10% more on the single core and 20% more on the multi-core. So not really bad for this kind of low noise and low cost cooler. I guess that is really all for the video as far as I remember. Keep working with the old systems. I mean, this machine is used for recording, so no real no mastering, no huge production stuff, just recording, and it's gonna be fine for another 10 years probably. So ciao.